going on, Meb and Jeff? We had a weird break last Thursday. There were a lot of people in here. No Meb. Jeff, I think you were here. There were a weird number of new names. I was confused. Feels like it's been forever since I did this, but it's only been a week with the no Sunday break. Let's see. We have a mega box. We have two blasters. All right. Steve's in the house. What's going on? Nathan, what's going on? You were playing softball poorly, Meb? I know that feeling. All right, let me start with the divisions. Give the people who haven't paid a couple minutes extra. What's going on, Benjamin? Me and Benjamin made some Labor Day weekend trades. A little bit of excitement to the weekend. All right, let's drop the information in for the divisions. Got some NFL on in the background. That's another weird thing. Good game. Otherwise, I may have to switch over to some tennis at some point. Let's see. All right. So here's the division information. The Eagle lands on Saturday for you. Oh, nice. I haven't checked the tracking today, but I'm sure it's got to be right about the same thing. Steve taking AL East. You got it, Steve, for 9. Here, let me put the PayPal Venmo information up. There we go. Let's see if I can get that on the screen. Let's move some boxes around here. All right, there's the PayPal Venmo info. What is that little 9 over the AL East? Steve, AL East. 4-9. I don't know how you got that format there, Steve. All right, so we still have the AL West available for $5. NL West available, 14 spots for $7. NL East, 15 spots for $7.50. Let me start dropping in the division info. Steve has the need for meat again. The Ellie price tonight. It was actually really funny. I was randomly thinking today that Ellie De La Cruz seems like the pedigree of player that is going to be the number one prospect in baseball at some point. And then he went for $215 today. So clearly other people are thinking the same thing. Let's see. Josh, all of the NL East. So that's all of the leftover players from the NL East. So I'm dropping in who's included in those lots right now. So it's the players that were not bid for in auctions. There are some rookies in there, but there are no firsts in these lots. And there is the last of them. All right. All the divisions are in there. We still have both of the Wests available as well as the National League East. I'll drop that info in one more time. Paul, the NL Central was taken already. All right, so AL West 10 spots for $5, NL West 14 spots for $7, and NL East 15 for $7.5. And we are at 9:06. I'm going to give one more minute for any last minute people paying. Otherwise, there might be 3 more spots available. Ooh, we had one more payment just go through. Let's see. Still those 3 available though. All right, so one more minute, and then we may have Benny Montgomery, Elijah Tatis, and Joshua Baez available. Thanks, Steve. I saw that. Came through. Let's feed the need for some mead now. Let's see. Baez would be 2250, I believe. Let me just double check that. It's 607. I mean 907. Let me refresh this one more time. Make sure that it hasn't been paid for. And then those guys will be available if they're still there. Yep, looks like they're all still there. So Baez, yep, 2250. Elijah Tatis. You know what? Fernando Tatis hasn't been paid for either. So let's just make it an even. Let's see, it's $8.50 plus $1.50. Let's make it an even $10 for the Tatis brothers. If anybody wants the Tatis brothers, and Benny Montgomery went for 26. Oh, also we have Brady House. So Brady Montgomery went for 26, which is too high. Brady House went for 8, which was too high. So let's make Benny Montgomery and Brady House 20 combined if anybody wants those two. Steve can't go 15 on Baez. That would be way too low. I'd rather just let this guy have the time to pay and keep my fingers crossed. Paul, we're going to keep Baez at 2250 if anybody wants to take him there. Otherwise, we're going to leave it for the guy on eBay. Benny Montgomery and Brady House available for 20 total, and the Tatis is available for 10 total. And then the AL West available for 5, 10 players. NL West 14 spots for 7, NL East 15 for 750. I'll take no easy. NL East. You got it. Just let me know who you purchased in the auctions so I can match you up to your eBay order when I put that all together. NL East going to Juice Tuan. That was 750. And NL West going to Meb. NL West was 1447. And Joseph Hartstock taking Baez. You got it. Let me clear that order out in eBay. All right. Baez is canceled for you, Joe. You got it. All right. Joshua Baez. You got it. Let's see. Let me add that to the list. So we just have the AL West available, as well as the Tatises for $10, Elijah and Fernando, and Benny Montgomery and Brady House available. I'll drop that one down to 15. PC pulls, yep. AL Central is gone. Meb, I saw you had Khalil. Definitely due to pull some Khalils. All right, let's start picking boxes. If anybody wants those last spots, they're still available, but let's get this thing moving. So we have a top and a bottom blaster box, top one, bottom two. First person to say a number in the chat can pick which one we pick there. Top. Top it is. Then let's see. We have PC Polls taking the Tatises. Let me just clear that one out. Looks like everybody agreed one top, and Meb going with the House Montgomery lot. All right, let me clear all that up. PC Polls going Tatises for 10. Let me put that PayPal and Venmo information back for you, PC. PC Polls, also just let me know who you purchased in the auction so I could match your screen name here to your orders on eBay. And same thing, Juiced One. Let me know who you purchased in the auctions. I didn't see you write it in yet, so I make sure that I can match your screen name to your order on eBay. Okay, cool. I know that username now. I can match that up. And let me just clear those orders in eBay for you guys. And then we will officially get going. Oh, the Tatis order just got paid for. PC, the Fernando Tatis order just got paid for. The Elijah Tatis order, let me check, has not been paid for. I'll make that one $750 if you want it, but I can't send an invoice. It has to either be through PayPal or Venmo. So let me know if PayPal or Venmo works for you. And we could do, we can do Tatis, just Elijah Tatis then for $750. All right, so I'm clearing the Tatis order for you. That one is now officially canceled in eBay. And let me clear out the Montgomery and the House for Meb. Meb, Montgomery, and House are cleared for you. All right, let me just add those notes into my file. All right, and we're good to go. All right, so we picked our blaster box. We only have one mega box. If you guys need me to put the PayPal or Venmo information back up, I can do that or type it into the chat. Thank you, PC. Let's pick. Oh, I pulled the wrong first edition boxes out. So I mentioned that I was going to switch up the Bowman draft break a little bit. I bought some Bowman draft first edition boxes, and we're going to add those in not this week, but next week. So we'll be adding some more product to our Sunday break. It'll be a 4-box break instead of a 3-box break like we've been doing for the last couple months. All right, so we have top and bottom here again for the 2022 Bowman First Edition. So top one, bottom two. Next person in the chat can pick that box. Ellie is in first edition. Absolutely, Jeff. And we're going one there also. Brian picking all the boxes today for us. All right, we have two jumbo boxes sandwiched in with the hobby box. So one top, two bottom out of the jumbo hobbies. Top, Richard and Joseph calling our jumbo. And then we have in the background, we have two sapphire boxes. One, let's see. Let's get that over there. All right, so looks like Richard is saying bottom for the sapphire. So let me grab that from the back here. And there we go. All right, good to go. So we have our blaster, we have our mega, we have our sapphire, we have our first edition, jumbo, and hobby. Yep, that is our 6. All right, everybody, good luck. We've been starting recently since we started this format, with the retail first. So do we want to start with the mega or do we want to start with the blaster? Our blasters have actually been hitting better recently than the megas have. Well, maybe at least the last time. Feels still weird to have football on in the background already. Mega first, Meb and Brian agree. Did everybody see that? I know that we're mostly Bowman people here, and we're mostly a Bowman breaker. But they moved the release date of Topps up to next Friday. Topps Chrome 2022. I have a case of it ordered. Of course, I ordered it at the beginning of the season. Then they slashed the prices when the market started coming down, and they found it seemed like some of the big names weren't necessarily going to be in there. So we have a case coming next week. I might grab a couple additional boxes. So I might try and get either the following Sunday or maybe even a Friday break-in next week. If anybody's interested in Topps Chrome, I'm pretty excited for the release. Hit of the night coming out of the mega. It did last time, Brian. Can we get another crazy Nico Cavadas? A Higbee touchdown for the Rams. All right, guys, good luck. We have a Jake Berger starting things off. Benjamin Bailey is our first Bowman. Jose Ramos paper. Colson Montgomery starting things off out of the Chromes. That is weird. Look at the print line on that Colson Montgomery. This is crazy off center. There's like a piece of a Pirates card on the left side there. I'm a minute ahead of you. I'm a minute ahead of my parents' TV out on Long Island too. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but Spectrum giving us some good service. Marco Luciano. That's the worst printed Bowman card I think I've ever seen. Nice way to start the blaster. Benjamin, we could potentially do some personals. Is there anything you'd be interested in? Oh, you're talking personals of Topps, potentially. All right, we have Rodolfo Castro, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe, Elijah Tatis getting on the board, Simon Muzziotti, Colson Montgomery getting a paper now, Oswaldo Cabrera getting on the board, and Luca Tresh. Whoa, these are all printed way off. That's not cool. If this keeps going like this, I may just open the second blaster box for you guys because that's messed up. We have super off-centered cards here. Personal on the jumbo box. We are ordering jumbo boxes now off of the secondary market because we just ran out of our original order, which is actually probably at about the same price. So I have to reorder jumbos anyway. So we're now going to do personals on the Bowman jumbo. All right, let's see if this trend continues with this entire box, and it looks like it is. Adele Amador way off center. The J-Rod is centered. Let's see if that could end this trend. Seth Beer, Brandon Marsh, Junior Sanchez, Christian Roa, and it keeps going. All right, I'm going to open the second blaster because this is crazy. Henry Davis and Khalil off center. Ugh. This is a good blaster, too. Cabrera, Colson, J-Rod. One-on-one opportunities. I was thinking that. See what people have to say about that on eBay. All right. Oh, this was the mega. Oh, damn. I only have one mega. All right. I'm going to open the other blaster in its place. Yoki Cespedes, Ian Lewis, Benny Montgomery. High Five Futures, Alvin Guzman, and Yorobel Angeles. At least the mojos are centered. They were on the sideline when I called the TD. Whoops. All right, Mab, I won't call out any more scoring plays for you. That's the first time I've ever seen that. We have a Braylon Meniere. We were talking trash about megas last week, and then maybe the Bowman gods heard us. Michael Triana, Rodolfo Castro, Rookie of the Year favorites, Anthony Rodriguez, and there's a Nico for you, Brian. Getting you some kind of parallel Nico to start things off. All right, we're going to open 2 blasters now, which means I got to get my order for next week's blasters in ASAP. Double blaster time. Just get a paper cutter. Couple extra cards tonight. You don't have a mojo yet? Well, we're filling up the rainbow for you. I don't know if the hit of the break came out of the mega, but there were certainly some interesting cards that came out of the mega. All right, fingers crossed we don't see that again. Joe Ryan, Josiah Gray, Rodolfo Castro, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe, Jaron Duran, Rookie of the Year favorites, Papers of Valera, and no order first there, Denzer Guzman, Alejandro P.A., and they are on center. Has Josh Young started playing yet? I saw he got called up this week. I think we had a few call-ups this week. I saw Max Muncy got called up, not called up, but promoted in the minors. Josh Young, not Nick York, Tristan Cassis, and who am I missing? Who was the other rookie, the other big name rookie that got called up? Matt Vierling, Shane Baz, Jackson Cower, Gavin Sheets, Juan Yepez, Jonathan Clisset. We have a Benjamin Bailey and a Jason Dominguez chrome. Tolia, right. Tolia did hit a home run against the Braves, I think, actually, which I appreciated. Oswaldo's been up for a little while. Did Burleson get called up? I didn't catch that. Alec Corbin Alec Burleson. Yeah, I didn't catch that, but I saw that he was on fire in the minor leagues. I was actually looking at picking up some of his autos like literally last week because his stats were insane. And I didn't. So now I regret that. Seth Beer, Brandon Marsh, High Five Futures, Bobby Witt Jr., Braylon Minier, Yosuar Garcia, Marcelo Mayer, Ronier Quintero, and Jonathan Clase. Nice getting the Clase on the board. We got a different collation than the last box. Did Franco get hurt today while rehabbing? I didn't hear about that, Jeff. Does anybody else know about if Franco got hurt rehabbing? I don't like that Max Scherzer is not going on the DL this late in the season, although he seems to know how to take care of his body pretty well. So hopefully he's managing himself the way he knows he needs to. Jose getting the hit for Brian. Got a draft pick, White Disco of Burleson. Ooh, Ben, that's actually a good call. I was going to mention that. I'm also thinking of adding a Panini Prism draft picks box to the 2021 Bowman draft break. Would anybody be interested in that if I did? I know it's not licensed and not a high demand product, but it looks like it's a fun rip. So I figured 5 autos get added for like a $75 box. Seems worth it for a little bit of fun. Matt Manning, Colton Welker. I'd probably do that in 2 weeks. O'Neal Cruz, top 100. Khalil Watson, paper. Junior Sanchez and Alexander Vargas, chromes. Wander joining the Rays tomorrow. That's good news. Ben saying yes to the draft picks. There's the O'Neal Cruz. I went to over Labor Day weekend. I stopped in a local card shop in New Jersey while I was driving, and I kind of just sifted through their dollar boxes and stuff. I picked up and already actually sold Tyler Soderstrom Elite Edition Panini auto numbered to 99 from their U20 or U18 class. Jackson Jobe getting a hit. Ian Lewis paper, Jose Pastrana, Nick Gonzalez, Michael Triana, and Isaac Pacheco. And then I also picked up this Josh Young. And it wasn't even worth reposting on eBay. But if anybody wants the Josh Young figure since he got called up, if anybody wants that for $5, I can add that to somebody's lot. It's an orange prism, not numbered, Josh Young. We got some color in the last pack of the blaster. We have a lime green paper rookie card. Edward Cabrera. I'm pretty sure that goes to the National League East lot. I don't know if anybody wrote that list down or has it higher up there in the chat, but 372 of 399. Pretty sure that goes to the NL East lot. Blaze Jordan Virtuosic, Oswaldo Cabrera paper, Junior San Quintin Novi Marte, Luis Verdugo, and Hedbert Perez finish off our chromes from the blaster. And now we're going to do a second blaster. Let's see. I hate you, but you like. I mean, from what I see, it looks like it's a fun product. No DeGroms yet, Mark, that I can remember off the top of my head. If anybody else has seen one, let me know. But I don't remember seeing one yet. But we're only technically like 1 box into the break because we're doing an extra. Nobody's interested in the Josh Young. I think I might try and I've been saying this for a little bit, but might try and do another Raz at the beginning of Sunday's break, and I put the Josh Young in there. All right, our extra blaster is empty. No, you're talking about Fernando or Elijah? All right, we have Joe Ryan, Josiah Gray, Rodolfo Castro, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe, Nelson Cruz, Jackson Cower, Rookie of the Year favorites, Christian Roa, Andrew Lara, and Averson Arteaga chromes. Ben, you got it, man. We're sending you some fun color this week between the Luke Waddell and the orange Josh Young. Arteaga on the board with a chrome. Yeah, Jeff, absolutely. It's only fair with all the off-centered chrome cards in the mega. Cardmaster, I don't remember Fernando Tatis yet. Let me just write that. Benjamin, Josh Young for 5, and let me just add that to my spreadsheet so I get that shipped out with your order. Why is it refreshing? All right. Yeah, no problem, guys. It's the least we could do when Bowman messes up a box. All right. Brian De La Cruz, Vidal Brujan, Wander Franco finally getting a paper on the board and out of the retail products. There's a Fernando Tatis on the board. Speaking of, Blaze Jordan, I think that's the second Virtuosic we pulled of him. Jose Ramos, Dory Lorenzo, Royce Mark Quintana, and Jordan Lawler chromes. Thanks, Jeff. If there is anybody new in here, I haven't mentioned this yet. We don't sleeve up every card during the break, but every Chrome card will be sleeved up by the time it's shipped out to you guys. But if there's anything that you see that you want us to sleeve up immediately for you, just call it out and we'll get that sleeved up for you. That was a DL Hall Top 100, Justice Thompson, James Wood, and Alan Serta papers. What's going on with James Wood? It seems like there's a spike in his demand. I haven't checked his stats. We have a Norge Vera and a Jose Rodriguez first chrome. Let's sleeve up that Wander as well. And 3 more packs out of this blaster. Let me move this Josh Young to the side. Matt Vierling, Shane Baz, Jackson Cower, Gavin Sheets, Maki Backstrom, Denzer Guzman, Churio getting a chrome on the board, and Ed Howard getting a Churio on the board early. Did like 4 cards of Churio last break. Not counting paper. I think with paper it was probably like 7 or 8. Too busy watching Ellie. Are you watching Ellie live, Jeff? Or you're just watching for Ellie? Seth Beer, Brandon Marsh, Jake Berger, Marco Luciano, High Five Futures. Was talking to somebody about him possibly getting called up. Maybe that was the other person I was thinking of. Is Luciano in the majors yet? Jay Allen, Luis Verdugo, Austin Martin, Denzer Guzman, Alejandro P.A., both getting on the board for a second time with chromes. And last pack out of the blaster. You're buying everything you can. Jeff, I don't know if you were in here when I was saying it, but I was thinking about Ellie today and his tools, and for whatever reason, I was just thinking that he seems like a guy who's going to be the number 1 prospect in the major leagues at some point. Speed, power, seems like he's a decent fielder. Juan Yepez, Matt Manning, Colton Welker, Robert Hassel, top 100, Luca Tresh, Brandon Jaraba, Chromes of Verdugo, and Edgar Quero. Another guy who's been increasing in popularity and demand recently, Quero. We pulled a Marco Invicta auto. Yeah, it was a pretty cool pull. We weren't breaking when his first came out, so that was the coolest one we've pulled. All right, do we want to go Sapphire, Hobby, or First Edition next? We're going to save the Jumbo for the end. Need some Topps Chrome Light. Is that I didn't even know that was a thing. I might have to look into that one too. I was also thinking today about when Montgomery Club goes on sale. I feel like it was around this time last year. I got to see if that's a thing again. I didn't get through last year. I got stuck in checkout. Let's see. Still a need for meat for Steve. Yeah. First edition next. All right. Then in that case, I'm going to move over some of these cards because that means we're going to get a lot of paper in the next box. So let's move over this stack. Did they just say the Rams kicker kicked a 68-yard goal? All right, first edition it is. The Topps Chrome Light has mini diamonds. I love the mini diamond boxes. I'm gonna have to try and grab some of those then. Ellie hides in these boxes better than most. He usually comes out a bunch in the first editions. I think we had like 3 or 4 of them last week. Let's hopefully make it some color this week. I want this to be a big Ellie break, so I'm pulling for you. Former Ute. Yeah, it was 600 last year. That made me hesitate for a second, which was just long enough that I wasn't able to get through and got booted out of the checkout line. But with I don't know if they did it because it was the Wander class year, but this has been a huge rookie class, so it probably would have paid off. Sure, it would have. You got through last year? Let's see. I feel like Max Muncy is the toughest. Brian, I totally agree with that, actually. All right, we got to get something to add to the background display to get this break going. Let's get some good color here. We have a sky blue in the first pack. Fidel Montero. Khalil, there we go, Meb. Getting you on the board right away. That'll make it into the background. Jeter Downs. Let's move these cards back a little bit. Beatty, Orelvis Martinez, Joshua Baez, Luis Verdugo, Yorbit Vivas, Christian Hernandez, Eduardo Lopez. Let's sleeve and top load that one for you, Meb. We've pulled a few of these sky blue Khalil Watson first editions. I don't know that we've hit all that much else of him, but we've hit this card a few times. Oh, it was Matt Gay that made the kick? Benjamin, what does FL worth it mean? All right. Braylon Minier, Sky Blue, Hedbert Perez, Yoelqui Cespedes, Carlos Aguiar, Hedbert Perez, Tyler Soderstrom, Paguero, Martin Jr., Al Dewey, and Blaze. Need another 50-count box of F1. We haven't pulled an F1 box in a while. Jonathan Clase, Brandon Jaraba, Sky Blue, Benjamin Bailey, Julio Rodriguez, Dario Lopez, Simon Muzziotti, Will Wagner, Ian Lewis, Arrow Vera, Cooper Kinney. The last F1 break we did, we pulled a 2021 refractor auto of Lewis. And that was the last box of F1 we opened. Harry Ford, Alan Serta, Sky Blue, Elijah Tatis, Colson Montgomery, Dory Lorenzo, Yoelki, Amador, Jeremy Vargas, Soderstrom, and Kenzie Noel. F1, not FL. Let's see. So, Ben, are you asking if F1 boxes are worth it to break or to open as a personal? I would say it depends if it's 2021 or 2020 at this point. The 2021 stuff for a while was going for way more value than what the boxes cost. 2021 fell off a lot when the market started going down. Michael Escato, Triana, Kevin DeCastro, Yoswar Garcia, Brennan Davis, Figuero, Zach Veen, Tristan Cassis, Benny Montgomery, Henry Davis. I haven't checked what wax prices are at for 2021 recently. If they've dropped a bunch, then it might be worth it again, but I'm just not sure where the wax is sitting right now. Oh, F1 from Montgomery Club? That's actually a really good question, too, because of the 2021 trend. I mean, it was worth it this year because the boxes were still going for astronomical prices, but I don't know if that's going to happen again next year. Joshua Baez, Brady Allen, Maki Backstrom, Christian Hernandez, Justice Thompson, Pete Crow Armstrong, Hedbert, Eduardo Lopez, Lenyon Sosa, and Elijah Tatis. I don't think there are going to be any rookies in 2022 either. Guan Yu Zhou actually should be a rookie. But besides that, I don't think there are going to be any rookies in the 2022 F1 class. Dory Lorenzo, Luis Rodriguez, Yoender Panango, Marco Luciano, Brandon Jaraba, Ian Lewis, Oswaldo Cabrera, Jose Pastrano, Eddie's Leonard, Roberto Campos. Piastri won't have a rookie because it's always a year behind. So Guan Yu Zhou will be a rookie, and Piastri already had his Future Stars card, so I don't know what a second-year F2 card would be called. So I'm not sure what the Piastri play will be in 2022. Spencer Torkelson, we have yellow here. It's a first. Victor Lizarraga. I got a little color match there at least. Number 40 of 75 for Victor Lizarraga. Blaze Jordan, Garrett Mitchell, Alvin Guzman, Michael Triana, Jaraba, Hassel, Yoswar, and Austin Henrik. There's a Lizarraga. We're not going to put it in the display yet. We're gonna wait until we pull some better cards. Benjamin, I have a few Piastris. I have a refractor and a purple. Sent them both to PSA, so fingers crossed on those. We have a blue coming up. It looks like it's not a first. If I remember correctly, that might be Maximo Acosta's bat. Denzer Guzman, it is Maximo Acosta's bat. Numbered 89 of 150 on the blue. Brady Allen, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Benjamin Bailey, Cooper Kinney, Royce Marr, Marcelo, Aldui, and Francisco Alvarez. Piastri pulled from one of my breaks. Oh, that was the orange. Did that ever come back from grading, Jeff? I've never raced go-karts. We almost did it at our fantasy football draft this year. It would have been my first time ever, but there was like a 3-hour wait. The Need for Mead finally getting fed a little bit with first edition. Trey Sweeney yellow, 17 of 75. Been a while since we hit a nice Trey Sweeney. That one will get back in the display. Got the Khalil Sky Blue, and we'll add the Trey to that. Not a bad hit there at all. Bobby Witt, Diego Rincones, Nick Gonzalez, Luis Gonzalez, Rodolfo Nolasco, George Valera, Misael Gonzalez, and Austin Martin. Some decent color out of this one with the Lizarraga and the Trey hits. 3 straight packs of color. Those might be our only 3 packs of numbered cards. I feel like we've hit either 3 or 4 in every box. Edgar Cuero, Jackson Churio, Sky Blue. 4 straight nice packs. Churio spot getting some color. Another nice break for Churio. Let's move the original chase out of the product, Khalil Watson, to the new chase, Jackson Churio, Sky Blue. Oh, let's get the glare off that, Watson. There we go. I do it on a national circuit. Oh, wow. Damn. That's awesome. Jordan Walker, Jay Allen, Felix Valerio, Andrew Lara, Ed Howard, Daryl Hernandez, Malcolm Nunez, and Samad Taylor. Ben, did you register for Las Vegas tickets for next year? Our color streak is over. Robbie Martin Jr., Fran Aldui, Marcelo, Uelki Cespedes, Jordan Walker, Shalin Polanco, Matt Frazier, Junior Sanchez, Alexander Vargas, Fidel Montero. the sirens help the pulls. Ian Lewis, Adley Rauschman, Everson Arteaga, Jose Rodriguez, Robert Hassel, Ronier Quintero, Nick Gonzalez, Luis Matos, Emmanuel Rodriguez, and Diego Velasquez. I registered. I can't believe they were able to charge to make you register. I know I didn't realize it was a donation, but still, I'm surprised they were able to get away with that. Ronnie Mauricio, Diego Cartaya, Sky Blue, Matt Frazier, Carlos Aguiar, Luis Angel Acuna, Preciado, Escato, San Quintin, Pineda, and Alexander Ramirez. I heard that the hotels are trying to snatch up all of the tickets and put them in packages with suites for high rollers. Unfortunate, but probably a really good strategy by them. Brandon Valenzuela, J-Rod Sky Blue, some color for the J-Rod spot. Panango, Velasquez, Clase, another J-Rod base. Backstrom, Campos, Ian Lewis, and Nore Vera. Ooh, you'd be willing to switch out Daytona for Vegas? So J-Rod Sky Blue getting top loaded. Sedane Raphael, another Sky Blue. Jordan Walker. Lou Rod, Sagasti, Frelick, Noel V. Marte, Shalin Polanco, Alan Serta, finally a Muncie. Jose Ramos. Where is Ellie? Let's change that trend and see some Ellie coming up. Yeah, Jeff, exactly. Sawinski, Benjamin Bailey, Helio Ramos, Edgar Cuero, Jose Pastrano, Nico Cavadas, Colton Cowser, Christian Roa, Luis Gonzalez, Logan Cerny. Let's not do the same thing we did with Elijah Tatis last time and wait till the last 2 packs to pull hits for another player. Roberto Hernandez, Jaraba, Clase, Valera, Angeles, Anthony Rodriguez, Luis Angel Acuna, Dustin Harris, Cartaya, and Ed Howard. That's awesome, Ben. I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm assuming there aren't too many races up in the northeast area. Arel Vera, Nico Cavadas, Sky Blue. Brian, do you have one of those yet? Zayed Salinas, Luca Tresh, Robert Dominguez, Helio Ramos, Brennan Davis, Adley, Robbie Martin Jr., and Pedro Leon. More Nico color for Brian. The Mojo and the Sky Blue. Oh, well, we're adding to your Sky Blue first editions then. Averson Ortega. Next sky blue is a Peyton Wilson. Trey Sweeney, Malcolm Nunez, Braylon Minier, Marco Luciano, Raquelvin DeCastro, Khalil Watson, Colton Cowser, CJ Abrams. 4 packs left. Let's see some Ellie. More sky blue behind the Vargas, Marco Luciano, Peyton Wilson, Oswaldo Cabrera, Dustin Harris, Pacheco, Pete Crow Armstrong, Anthony Rodriguez, Warming Berna Bell. Haven't said that name many times today either. And Wilman Diaz. West Virginia, PA, Bowling Green at Corvette Museum. It's a bunch of traveling for those races. Jackson Churio getting back on the board. Sky Blue, Nick Gonzalez, Christian Roa, Paguero, Luis Matos, Justice Thompson, Brian Bello, Lisa Raga, Cassis, and Will Wagner. Two packs left out of the first edition. Kansas, Michigan. Wow. How many races is it in total? Brian Bello, Woman Diaz, Misael Urbina, Spencer Torkelson, Jose Salas, Sagasti, Misael Gonzalez, Peyton Wilson, Samad Taylor, and Alexander Ramirez. That is not a numbered Churio. It's a sky blue foil, so those aren't numbered. And our last pack, no color here, Denzer Guzman, Harry Ford, Genovese, Valenzuela, Pineda, Labrada, Lurad, J-Rod, Henrik, and Salinas. Oh, man, we got to get the Ellies going for you, Jeff. All right, let's move the papers over. And then do we want to go Sapphire or Hobby next? More autos. Well, we have all of our autos coming up. Sapphire first. All 5 autos coming up in the next 3 boxes. Hyde's better than all of them. Yeah, it seems like it. So far today, at least. Let's see if we can make up for it in the high end stuff with an auto, maybe. All right, there is the empty Sapphire box. 8 packs. Got to start going down the right side since the left side looks a little bit taller. Still haven't really figured out where the autos and the parallels show up in this. Kevin Alcantara, we're going to sleeve all these cards up. Churio having a night. Again, Paguero and Wilman Diaz. Let's see. Leo Ver, Churio. Going to get 2 cards in the back to start the night off. We haven't even touched Hobby yet. Nice way to start the Sapphire box there. Alcantara and Wilman Diaz. Let's go down the right side. Steve, I think you might be a little bit behind. I think that was you saying Hobby next. Christian Hernandez, Averson Ortega, Orelvis Martinez, and Henry Davis. Let's get the mead. Let's get the mead in the Ellie. We got some Khalil. Let's open up another thing of top loaders for that Ortega. All right, continuing down the right side. Looks like still no parallels. Ed Howard, Peyton Wilson, Cooper Kinney, and Ricardo Genovese. Slower pack there. Not a lot of firsts so far, except big names. Ortega and Churio are only firsts in the first couple packs. Then we got the Genovese and the Peyton Wilson there. Mead and Ellie are late to the show. Tristan Cassis, Lenyon Sosa, Victor Labrada, and Jack Sawinski. There we go with the firsts, with Sosa, Sawinski, and Labrada. And Tristan Cassis. Anybody know how, Jeff, do you know how Cassis has been doing since he got called up? We'll ask a Red Sox guy. Jan Kenzie Noel, Luke Waddell, Brady Allen, and Victor Lizarraga. There we go. All of our firsts are coming out now. Lizarraga, Allen, Jan Kenzie. Get that top loaded. Three packs left. Luke for Benjamin. Excellent defense. He hit his first home run yesterday, too. Good to hear that. All right. Oh, we have some red. I was feeling like this is going to be a red box. Oh, it's not a first, though. Behind the bellow, we have a Diego Cartaya, numbered 9 of 10. That, I think, is the lowest numbered Sapphire we've pulled so far this year. 9 of 10 red Cartaya, and 2 boxes in a row. We have a base Valenzuela after having 7 in a row with no base autos. Harry Ford in the back. Valenzuela getting our first auto of the break. Cartaya spot getting a monster hit, though, for that spot. Never going to complain about seeing red. Valenzuela. Let's get the Cartaya top loaded up. Let's keep our fingers crossed we get one more parallel since the auto was a base. Let's shift some stuff forward. There's Khalil, Churio, Sweeney. Churio Sapphire, Valenzuela, and let's get that Cartaya up there. Let's see how we're doing on glares. Not good on the Khalil. Good on everything else. Joseph, is that you on that's you on the Diego? Congrats, man. Could be a sneaky top 3 pull of the break. Bello and Harry Ford. I finally started getting the Facebook group updated. So I got 2 more breaks up on the Facebook group. As of those breaks, Brian Rodham is still in the lead in the year-end contest. Darren Fulton was jumping up into second. I know Palmer in the last couple breaks has been doing pretty well, though. Misael Urbina, Fran Aldui, Ronier Quintero, and Robert Hassel. I think right now it might be a race between Darren, Brian Rodhams, and Brian Palmer for the top 3 spots in the year-end contest. The Diego's 450? That's wild. I mean, he's a really good prospect, but I didn't expect that. His 2020 Sapphire is 450? Hey, Ellie, there we go. Jeff, you're alive with a Sapphire hit. Helio Ramos, Luis Matos, and Andrew Lara. Let's get that Ellie top loaded. If it had to take a while, at least it finally came out in the Sapphire box. Let's see. I'm going to get the Cleo Watson out of there. Sorry, Meb. We're going to move one of the Cheerios over, and we're going to get the Ellie Sapphire in there. Not a bad Sapphire box, considering we hit a base auto, and our parallel was not a first. Churio, Ellie, a couple other big names, Arteaga, Jan Kenzie, the Valenzuela Auto, and Diego Red. Let's see, Cartaya number to 10 sold for 140. Is the 450 just a price that's available? Yeah, 140 seems like it's probably more around what I would think. Still pretty nice though. It's not a bad That's not a bad return on the investment for the Cartaya spot. I'm sure that had to go for less than $10, if not less than $5. All right, we're going hobby next. We're going to get one more auto out, and then we'll finish off with the 3 autos. Still in search of orange. We haven't seen orange in a few weeks now, and we've hit way too many base autos out of our hobby boxes recently, so trying to break that trend. All right, there's our empty hobby box. Let's see some more Ellie now that we're started. See if we can make it a slippery slope. And we're still in need of some mead. All right, starting off the hobby, we have Matt Manning in paper, O'Neal Cruz, Rookie of the Year favorites, getting a second chrome card there, Lenyon Sosa, Victor Labrada paper, Diego Cartaya, and Emmanuel Rodriguez chrome. Got the Cartaya as the best. Yeah, Brian, I definitely agree with that. The Trey Sweeney is interesting also. The Sweeney's got to be like a $60-ish card, I would think. Churio may be up in that area too. I imagine the Churio Sapphire's got to be about a $30-something card, and Ellie probably about the same. Colton Welker, Leo Ver High Five Futures, Lisa Raga, Fidel Montero, Dustin Harris, Luis Matos, Pedro Pineda. Slow start for the firsts. Ellie Sapphire number 2. I don't hate that. The tray, though, it's a nice tray. Jaron Duran, Gabriel Arias, top 100. Harry Ford, Robbie Martin Jr., and Salas Paper, Jose Pastrano, and Eduardo Lopez Chrome. Finally getting some firsts there. Keeping it going down this first stack so we can make space. Still in search of the auto. Kyle Mueller, Spencer Strider, Ronier Quintero, Elijah Tatis, Simon Muzziotti, chromes of Brandon Jaraba and Shalin Polanco. Ellie Sapphire is over 60. All right, then maybe that is hit number 2 over the tray. I have to imagine the tray is probably right around there. Cal Raleigh, Alejo Lopez. There's a Trout. Reed Detmer's Rookie of the Year favorites, maybe on a slower year. Malcolm Nunez, Robert Dominguez, Colton Cowser, Luis Gonzalez, and Alvin Guzman chrome. Jeff, at least we got you one now of your Ellie Sapphires. Christian Yelich, Kyle Lewis. Let's scan through these. Ricardo Genovese. Did anybody get in on the Net Pro Alcaraz buys? Wilman Diaz, Jordan Walker. I had posted it in the Facebook group the day it went on sale. The original retail price was pretty crazy. We have orange. Let's go right to it. We have an orange shimmer. Andrew Lara. Not exactly who we wanted to see there, but at least it's a first. 11 of 25, Andrew Lara, orange shimmer. Can that sneak in top 3? Probably a little bit, going to fall a little bit short. A lot of cards back here. This is a tough call of what to keep up here. I put that Lara as like a $40 card if I had to guess. Chris Bryant, I'm going to scan through these. Diego Cartaya getting a Virtuosic. Max Muncy, Luis Verdugo, Austin Martin. Averson Arteaga was our other Chrome back there with the Andrew Lara. Yeah, Luke, it was definitely crazy. I did not expect those cards to come out at that price point. Go first, so rookies there. Henry Davis, High Five Futures, Michael Escato, Brandon Jaraba, Luciano, Chrome of Roismar, and Yoendrick Panango. I really thought about it a lot for can you guys hear me? Did the sound just go off for Ben, or are you guys able to hear me? It looks like on my side that the volume looks like it's working. Okay. Ben, just try and do a refresh if you can't hear me say that. Hopefully that fixes itself. Otherwise, I'll type in the chat to tell them to refresh. Seth Beer, Brandon Marsh, Jake Berger, Bryce Terang, top 100, Colson in paper, Jose Rodriguez, and Nore Vera, chromes. Thanks, Brian. I didn't want to have to take the keyboard back out. Yeah, Luke, I ended up thinking about it for a while, and then we picked up two of the autos numbered to 250 for $750 each. We picked up one of the patch cards and a couple of the base papers for $100 each. And thanks to this little U.S. Open run, it's looking like it's going to be a nice, quick flip and good investment there. Lars Nootbaar, Brian De La Cruz, Vidal Brujan, Benny Montgomery, Virtuosic, Jackson Churio, paper, Ronier Quintero, and Jonathan Clase getting another chrome. Thanks, Brian. Clase and Quintero. Was the RPA to 100 the one that was $2,500? Yeah, that was tempting. I wanted to spread it out a little bit more, though. That way I could sell some and try and recoup the investment a little quickly and then keep some. There's a Wander paper. And Tyler Whitaker. Another auto only coming out. Refractor auto 397 of 499 for the Whitaker auto hit. Let's get this corner cut. Luke, I don't know if you've checked it out, but there's somebody put an Alcaraz auto up to 250 up on eBay, and it got bid up with 3 days left over $2,200. The prices are crazy already. Whitaker refractor auto. I'm actually going to switch that out with the Valenzuela. We're going to pull the Valenzuela down. I'm guessing that's probably only like a $10 or $15 card. This Whitaker might be like more like a 25er. Luca Tresh, Averson Arteaga, Junior Sanchez, and Spencer Torkelson. We've had worse autos pull out of hobbies. Would have liked a little bit more color on a little bit more high-end player, but not going to complain about getting a refractor auto, especially since we had the orange shimmer already pull out of here. Looks like we have our first Invicta here. Orelvis Martinez. First time I've seen that one. Yon Kenzie Noel, Luke Waddell, Churio. Why not get some more Churios on the board? And a Cooper Kinney. I think that's the fourth Churio hit. I think we have two chromes, a sapphire, and a sky blue first edition for Churio. 2 weeks in a row we've had hits like that for him. All right, halfway point of the hobby box. We have our auto out. We have some orange out. Let's see what else we can pull from here. Spencer Torkelson, Virtuosic. We have some purple refractor in the back. Nice color in this box. Zayed Salinas, and the purple is Pedro Pineda, number 246 of 250. Salinas, let's see. Brian says Churio and Clase rolling deep together. They definitely have tonight. Pulled the blue first edition Sapphire Clase in the same break. First edition Churio has been selling for $50. That's wow, really? Blue first edition Churio. Yeah. That Brian Rodham, you mean that Churio base first edition cards have been selling for $50? Otto Lopez, Reed Detmers, or are you talking about the Sky Blue? O'Neill Cruz, Andrew Lara, Junior Sanchez, Ian Lewis, and Pedro Leon. Yeah, I would think that's got to be in the Sky Blue. There's no way a straight up paper card selling for $50. Yeah, it's Sky Blue. That makes sense. There's some nice mid-tier cards that have pulled in this break. The Churio, the Ellie, the Trey, the Whitaker, Valenzuela, Diego Cartaya, I'd say is higher than a mid-tier. Mick Abel, top 100. Wilman Diaz, Benjamin Bailey, Carlos Aguiar, Junior San Quentin Chromes. The Sapphire auto of Valenzuela was 52. What's the Lara Orange? I put that as like a $45 card. That's my guess for the Lara. We have some more color coming here. It looks like it's paper this time, though, in fuchsia. Hoy Park, Austin Martin, High Five Futures, Henry Davis, Garrett Mitchell, Luis Angel Acuna, number 50 of 299, fuchsia paper refractor, Peyton Wilson and Christian Hernandez. Oh, the Sapphire Churio is also 50. That's definitely paying for the spot, the Churios. Matt Vierling, Gabriel Moreno, top 100, Sedane Rafaela paper, Braylon Minier chrome, Diego Velasquez chrome. Acuna is yours, going to get it signed at spring training for sure. Nice. That's awesome, Joe. Let me top load that for you then. I saw him and his brother played in the same game while he was rehabbing. No, that's not right. I think Acuna was playing against Tatis in a rehab game before he got the PED suspension. I think that was what I was thinking. All right, we have Shane Baz, Jackson Coward, Gavin Sheets, Juan Yepez, Jaron Duran, Bowman in 3D rookie card, Aguiar, Peyton Wilson, and Cassis, Lizarraga, and Leo Verpaguero chrome. Living Surprise, Arizona. He's a great signer. Always love to hear that. All right, we have 6 packs left in the hobby, and then we have 3 more autos to go. Hopefully, the big name autos still to come. Nothing against Valenzuela and Whitaker. There's a DeGrom, Marcelo Mayer, High Five Futures, Maki Backstrom, Benjamin Bailey, and Yoelki Cespedes Chrome. Anybody see that the National is in Cincinnati next year? Any early plans to get there? Joe Ryan, Josiah Gray, Rodolfo Castro, Drew Waters, I think is in the major leagues for the A's, Brian. Is that right? Waters, or is it the Royals? Nolasco, James Wood, Alan Cerda, Dory Lorenzo. Our atomic is a Henry Davis. Good prospects, wrong release. Royals, is that Drew Waters? I think we probably have all of our refractors out of this box already. Connor Wong, Josh Lowe, Bobby Witt Jr., Bowman in 3D, Matt Frazier, Denzer Guzman, Andrew Lara getting another hit, and Raquelvin De Castro. Anything good out of Langelier since he got called up? I know he had that home run in either his first game or within his first couple games. Lots of ex Braves prospects doing well in the majors. I don't love that. Rodolfo Castro, Rookie of the Year favorites. Christian Roa, Brady Allen, Brian Bello Paper, Denzer Guzman, Alejandro Pa. I think that's the third time we've pulled the two of them back to back. Not Christian Pache, though. He's the exception. Aaron Ashby, Luke Williams, Ryan Velati, Luis Gill, Jose Ramos, Fran Aldui, Luis Verdugo, and Malcolm Nunez Chromes. And in our last pack out of the hobby, yeah, we did run out of refractors. Edward Cabrera. Gunner. Speaking of recent call-ups, Gunnar Henderson, top 100. Not an easy pull in 2022. Justice Thompson, we got an Ellie Paper for the first time. Helio Ramos, Michael Triana, and Isaac Pacheco. The last packs of boxes are being kind to the Ellie spot, although I don't know that we could call a Paper Ellie being kind. Making space for our jumbo.
Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have high risk factors, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma,
All right.
or smoking.
Finishing things off with three more autos. Let's see. Name the minor leaguer that already has 30 home runs and 100 RBIs. I'm guessing based on you saying that, Meb, I don't know about the RBIs for Ellie. I was going to guess Hunter Goodman since it's you saying that, but it could also be a Diamondback prospect. Could it be Jordan Walker? I don't think his stats are that good. Oh, Encarnacion Strand. Damn. He's heated back up then. Was on fire at the beginning, cooled off for a little while, but I guess not too much. That's the Reds organization. Crazy. All right, and our jumbo is empty. Get those cards in the background all straightened out. Let's see. Is that PCL? What's PCL? Going to see Ellie and Colson, Cespedes, and Colas. Damn, it's a lot of players in one at one level for the White Sox organization. Pacific Coast League. Strand has been at high A, and then with the Twins, then double A with the Reds. Ooh, we have another cut of a card there. 2 breaks in a row. I hadn't seen that until there. All right. Papers. Not much yet. Otto Lopez, Reed Detmers, O'Neill Cruz, rookies. Brandon Marsh, Rookie of the Year favorites. Henry Davis getting some more hits. High five futures. Khalil Watson getting another card from Ebb. Austin Martin, Blaze Jordan. Peyton Wilson. Luis Gonzalez, Alvin Guzman. I feel like that means we have the same collation of first again. There's Ricardo Genovese. Alejandro P.A. I feel like we've said Alvin Guzman's name 3 or 4 times now. And same thing for Luis Gonzalez. And Peyton Wilson. Let's see. Saw Volpe 6 times until he got remoted. Let's go straight across the top to start things. Promoted. We have a lava refractor coming up here. And also a sky blue paper in the back. Brandon Marsh, Jake Berger, Jaron Duran, Kyle Mueller, Spencer Strider, Shoei, Lewis Gill, Rookie of the Year favorites, Austin Martin, High Five Futures, Nolan Jones, Top 100, Kevin Alcantara, Chrome, Nick Gonzalez, Christian Roa, Ricardo Genovese. We have, is that a Diamondback color for the lava? Triana. It's a red color. Michael Triana, lava number 315 of 399. Adley, paper, Baker, Sagasti, Valenzuela, Vivas. Mead, paper, Vargas. And Roberto Campos getting the sky blue. 157 of 499 for the sky blue paper Ramos. Couple nice hits out of that pack, Ramos and Triana. The wrong red, though. Sleeve up the Roa and the Genovese and keep it moving across the top row. We should have an auto in one of these next 2 packs. Let's see. Yep, wrong red. I agree, Jeff. We have our first auto here is a base, saving the color for the end, hopefully. Hoy Park, Cal Raleigh, Alejo Lopez. Rodolfo Castro. I feel like we've seen this card a couple times already. Our first auto is a Yankee. Randy Vasquez. Hadn't seen him all year, and now we've seen 2 in 3 weeks. We were going all in on our auto-only players recently. Garrett Mitchell, top 100. CJ Abrams, Noel V. Marte, Diego Rincones, Jose Ramos, Brandon Valenzuela. Papers of Leonard, Misael Gonzalez, Rodolfo Nolasco, Jarabo Luciano, Noel, Waddell, and Brady Allen. Yeah, I think it was 3 of the 5 autos last week were auto only, 2 the week before that, and now we have 2 this week. Valenzuela, Jose Ramos. I think this is Ramos' first Chrome card. And Rincones. All right, we have 1 auto. At least we got the the non-color out of the way with auto-only pitcher. Who has Randy Vasquez? I feel like that's a Meb spot tonight. I've said Vivas' name. I don't remember if it was first edition though. Lars Nootbaar, Brian De La Cruz, Vidal Brujan, our third Wander paper. I got to get to a Cyclones game at some point. Joe Ryan, Josiah Gray, Rodolfo Castro, Matt Manning, Rookie of the Year favorites. Michael Harris. We got Gunner and we got Michael Harris pulled now. Alexander Vargas, Jason Dominguez, Matt Frazier, Fran Aldui, Elijah Tatis, Minier, Triana, Khalil Watson, Morming Bernabel, and Logan Cerny paper. Wow, Gabe Davis looking like he might follow up his crazy touchdown game in the playoffs last year with a decent year this year. Early on, at least. All right, second row, looking for a second auto. Jeff, is that Jack Leiter that you're talking about? What's going on with this? Why are all of a sudden we getting these like half cut off pieces of card? Aaron Ashby, Luke Williams, Ryan Velotti, Lewis Gill, Edward Cabrera. Invicta, Zach Veen. Ooh, we have a yellow auto. It's a shortstop. I don't know who it is yet. Luke Waddell. Who was our Luke guy? Is that you, Benjamin? Reginald Preciado, top 100 behind that, but that is a nice hit. Luke Waddell, yellow. Let me cut the corner of this sleeve so we get that in there cleanly. Benjamin, getting a nice Luke for you. That's got to be worth more than the Sapphire that's already heading your way. Big Luke PC week for Ben. That could be hit of the break. It's got to be $100+ card, I would think. Maybe not. Maybe like 75 to 80. All right, Reginald Preciado, top 100. Zach Veen, Garrett Mitchell, Jordan Walker, Simon Muzziotti, and Esteban Machado. Sawinski, Valerio Valera, Guzman, Yoribel Angeles, Anthony Rodriguez, Nico Cavadas. Papers. We're trying to do it for you, Ben. We're trying to make it happen. It's going to be a tough call between the Waddell and now that we know what that Diego Cartaya is worth. It's some interesting players to see on top of the board today. There's the Veen Invicta. We try and talk a lot of prospecting here, Jeff. So we've definitely got a good group of people who have started joining our breaks throughout the last couple of years and like to talk a lot of prospecting. And then we got Meb with his college baseball knowledge. Otto Lopez, Reed Detmers, O'Neill Cruz, Ronald Acuna. We have a Khalil Watson Invicta. Emerson Hancock, first time I've seen that top 100 card come out. Adley Rauschman. We'll sleeve that up. Marco Luciano, Darrell Hernandez, Will Wagner, Darren Baker. A couple of names I think we haven't said much yet. Dario Lopez, Roberto Campos, Esteban Machado, Zayed Salinas, J-Rod, and Dory Lorenzo. Last one went for 228. Okay. That Waddell moves up to the top of the charts, and that's way more than I thought that was worth. I guess since it's numbered to 75. Nice hit, Ben. Finally getting there. Finally getting points on the board for Ben after what were we 3 months out of 6 months into the contest? Ben, that already puts you within striking distance, though. You get one more 3-pointer, and you're already up there. You'd be up there, I think, top 2. Let's see. Could be a one-off sold last month for 120. Lars Newbar de la Cruz, Vidal Brujan, our 4th Wander paper. Joe Ryan, Josiah Gray. Henry Davis, Bowman in 3D. CJ Abrams, High Five Futures, Top 100, Xavier Edwards. Tristan Cassis, Francisco Alvarez. There's another Luke Waddell Chrome. Anthony Rodriguez, Fidel Montero. Frazier, Muncy, Escato, Bello, Aldui, another Ellie Paper. Montero, Rodriguez. Waddell. And Wander Paper. All right, last pack before the last row. Matt Vierling, Shane Badge, Jackson Cower, Gavin Sheets, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe. Yoelki Cespedes, Bowman in 3D. Leo Verpaguero, High Five Futures, and Hunter Green, Top 100. Haven't heard much of Hunter Green since the first half of the year. Hedbert Perez, Harry Ford, Martin Jimenez, Urabel Angeles, Lenyon Sosa Chromes, papers of Jose Rodriguez, Diego Rincones, Daryl Hernandez, Martin Jimenez, Henry Mendez, Samad Taylor, Joshua Baez. Angeles, Sosa, and Jimenez. And last row, I think we hit the middle 2 packs, hit our autos to start. So we're going to go to the right end first and hope that that's not where the auto is. I'm hoping it's going to be on the left end. See if that means anything. We have no auto here. So far, so good. In keeping the drama going, at least. Hoy Park, Cal Raleigh, Alejo Lopez. There's a Trout. Diego Cartay getting some more cards with a Virtuosic. Marcelo Mayer, High Five Futures. Colton Cowser, Top 100. Robert Hassel, Austin Henrik. Ellie getting another card. We did. We saved it until the end for Ellie and Bernabel and Curtis Mead. We did it last week with Elijah Tatis, and now we did it with 3 guys this week. Oswaldo Cabrera, Ian Lewis, San Quintin, Pastrano, Clase, and Yoswar. Let's get some top loaders out for those 3. Top loading our Mead. Top loading our Ellie. And our Bernabel. About time for chromes for those guys. All right, 3 packs left. Let's hope that this bottom row keeps being that kind. I guess we could start the top 3 voting at this point. We probably only have that auto to add to the top 3. So if anybody wants to start top 3 voting before the last auto comes out, feel free to put it in the chat now. Aaron Ashby, Luke Williams, Ryan Velati, Lewis Gill, Edward Cabrera. See if we can make number 3 easy. Right now it's going to be a tough contest between the Ellie, the Churio, the Sweeney, the other Churio, Torkelson Virtuosic, Adley Rauschman, High Five Futures, Marco Luciano, Top 100, J-Rod Chrome, Bobby Witt Chrome, Michael Escato, Sedane Rafaela getting his first Chrome card out, Victor Labrada, Vera, Wagner, James Wood, Serta. Now he's having the slowest night. Guzman, Verdugo. Let's see if we could get a Wood Chrome out in the last 2 packs. Oh, I don't like the Bills looking this good this early in the season. Benjamin says Waddell, and Waddell. Escato, J-Rod. 2 packs left. Brian, you hear that? It is not an auto yet. Matt Vierling, Shane Badge, Jackson Coward, Gavin Sheets, Rodolfo Castro, Connor Wong, Josh Lowe, Virtuosic, Jordan Lawler, Tyler Freeman, top 100, Jeter Downs, Brennan Davis, Sawinski Chrome, Adrian Sagasti, and Eddie's Leonard Chrome, paper of Colson Montgomery, Christian Roa, Churio, Artega, and Peyton Wilson. And last pack, last auto. Let's see if we can make this a clear top 3. It is a speckle auto. Definitely potential to be top 3. Juan Yepez. Nice 2-color auto box with the Waddell, with the yellow and the speckle. Manning, Colton Welker. Seth Beer. All right, everybody, good luck. Benny Montgomery, and it is a Padre. Wrong Padre. Well, I guess there's not a huge Padre we could have hit. Victor Lizarraga getting 2 hits in this break with the speckle auto and the yellow first edition. Don't think that's going to crack the top 3. Henry Davis, top 100. Roberto Hernandez, Maximo Acosta, Yankenzi Noel, Jeremy Vargas, Errol Vera, and finishing it off with the papers of Sweeney, Cuero, Lopez, Quintana, Diego Velasquez, Luis Gonzalez, and that is it. Let's sleeve these up, and then we'll recap the break. Yeah, Brian, the Lizarraga double hitters tonight. Waddell. Brian says Waddell, Diego, Ellie. I think I might agree with you. Actually, we'll see. We'll see what I feel when I get to the end of this recap. But that was kind of where I was leaning. Still curious about this Andrew Lara price. I'm gonna have to check that before I log off. Let's see. Brian says Waddell, Cartella, Ellie, Sapphire. Also, seems like that might be the consensus. All right, we had the Victor Lizarraga Speckle Auto numbered 9 of 299. Let's see if 9 has any significance. Doesn't look like it. No idea what Lizarraga's number is. Base of Noel, Rafaela, Bernabel, Ellie, Mead. Refractor Auto of Tyler Whitaker, 397 of 499. Randy Vasquez, base auto. Michael Triana, Lava Refractor, number 315 of 399. Roberto Campos, Sky Blue Paper, 157 of 499. Henry Davis, Atomic. Luis Angel Acuna, Fuchsia, number 299. Paper. Pedro Pineda, Chrome Refractor, Purple, number 250. Base Churio. Sapphire Auto of Valenzuela. Sky Blue First Edition Khalil Watson. Sapphires of Noel and Artega. Nico Cavadas, Sky Blue. J-Rod, Sky Blue. Victor Lizarraga with his second hit. His yellow First Edition number 75. Jackson Churio, another base. That was the Josh Young for Ben. Everson Artega. Edward Cabrera. Rookie Lime Green, number 399. Khalil Watson and Oswaldo Cabrera bases. And we also had a Colson Montgomery base out of the off-centered mega box also. Let's see. Looks like PC pulls. Check out our YouTube page where you open your PC breaks. Absolutely. If anybody's interested in checking that out. Jeff, before you leave, let me get you in the Facebook group. We have the contest running that I mentioned, and also just trying to get a good community going around our breaks. So if anybody sees anything or pulls anything, feel free to share it in the Facebook group. The link is there. All right, let's finish the recap and choose our top 3. All right, going across the back. It's a lot of even cards in the back here. I'm gonna take the Churio Sky Blue first. And then we're gonna go Andrew Lara next. The Orange Shimmer, number to 25. Then we're gonna go Trey Sweeney, yellow number to 75. I want to check values on a few of these. Jackson Churio Sapphire, and I'm going to agree with what we've generally seen in the consensus, which is number 3 off the board, Ellie De La Cruz, Sapphire. Number 2 off the board, Diego Cartaya, numbered, I think I said 8 of 10 before. That's number 9 of 10 on the Diego Cartaya Red Sapphire. And hit of the break, I think without a doubt is, well, maybe not without a doubt, but we're gonna say is Luke Waddell on the yellow auto numbered 11 of 75. Not a bad top 3 there. All right, before I log off, I want to check these Sweeney and the Andrew Lara. We are back on Sunday with 2021 draft, light, sapphire, and super jumbo. And then, like I mentioned, the following week we'll be running that and adding a first edition 2021 Bowman draft box as well. And maybe the following week, since Benjamin's a fan, we'll add the Bowman draft picks as well. That'll make the checklist a little bit more complicated, though. I'll have to do some kind of aggregating of that checklist. Let's see. Andrew. Looks like we have 25 on the Andrew Lara, a little bit lower than I thought. 31 is the previous sale. And then the Trey Sweeney. The Trey Sweeney looks like, oh, wow, lower than I thought. That's weird. We have some. Oh, actually, the Trey Sweeney may jump the Ellie. Trey Sweeney's we have early on, though. This is before the official release of the product. That last sale is probably more realistic. 160, 165, 150, 100, and then 16 is the last one. That's interesting. I don't think that's performance related for Sweeney. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for joining, and we will see you back here on Sunday.